I want you to think about the hardest thing you've ever gone through, the most painful thing you've ever gone through on this earth. Got it? Now, what if, before you came to earth, you actually chose that to happen to you? What if? So I'm going to invite you to come for a little ride now down an unconventional way of thinking, down a little bit of a different path. So let's say before we came to this earth that we were all souls. In heaven, whatever dimension you want to call it, right? We're all souls. We have no bodies, no form. We're all the same. We all love one another. And we decide we're going to fill out some sacred contracts before we come down to earth. So as souls, we're going to fill out some contracts to say what tests we're going to sign up for. Perhaps you signed up to learn about forgiveness. So you had parents that were just absent, not around. Maybe they were drunk, just caught up on their own thing, but they were never around. And in order for you to figure out how to move on with your life, you had to figure out how to forgive them. Maybe you signed up to learn about forgiveness, you came to earth, and it ends up that your child or your loved one or your husband or your wife is killed by some murderer with a gun. And in order for you to learn that lesson and to move on, you had to learn how to forgive them. Or what if you signed up to learn how to surrender or to let go, and you get here and you're faced with a terminal cancer or an addiction? And in order to move past that test and to evolve, you had to let go and surrender to that addiction or to that illness. So what if you chose it? What if you chose the rape? What if you chose the abandonment? What if you chose the depression, the anxiety, the cancer, the addiction, the eating disorder, the abandonment, the abuse, the divorce, the heartbreak? What if you chose it to come here to overcome it? Wouldn't that help you to see it differently? So we can keep going on this ride. So I'm up there, right? I'm filling out my contract. I'm going to learn how to surrender. I don't know how that's going to take place yet, but it comes here. It happens to come in the form of me being a drug addict. Someone else up there, when we're in souls, comes up to me and says, Joe, I'm going to be a part of your life. I don't know how, but I'm going to teach you forgiveness and unconditional love. Come here, I become a drug addict. My mother comes into my life, and she plays that role of forgiveness and unconditional love amongst what I'm doing. So we're souls. We're up there. We've signed our contracts, and then what happens? We jump on into the old river of forgetfulness. We come here, and we forget all about it. Why? Because if we came here and we remembered our contracts that we signed up for, then it would be easy. It wouldn't even be a test. All right, now I'm not saying this is absolute truth. I'm not trying to say you should believe in it. I'm just saying to see how it makes you feel. And if it feels like it might be right, or if it feels like it's empowering, or if it feels good, then carry it with you and use it. All right, so it's time for the question of the day. Please drop some comments below and let me know what sacred contracts you think you signed up for. I would love to hear your thoughts and ideas. Love to interact with you guys. Please drop some comments below. Today's talk was inspired by a book called Sacred Contracts, written by Caroline Myss. If you want to dive deeper into this stuff, I have the link to that book below. Grab it, check it out. Super interesting, mind-blowing material. So if you guys liked today's video, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.